2020 was a weird year. Everything didn't go as expected, but still, we've had ups and downs, even if a worldwide pandemic was and is still going on. Many went out of business, and some lost their jobs due to the coronavirus, but you can't really blame them. No one was expecting this type of crisis, and definitely nothing this brutal. A crisis was predicted, but no one knew it was going to be corona. Here's the truth. We were not prepared, so it isn't your fault if you failed to achieve your goals in 2020. But if another pandemic or similar crisis happens soon, you have no excuse. It's all on us because we are supposed to learn our lesson. Businesses have to be ready for anything, and health-related concerns are on the rise. Before the pandemic, people didn't really care about social distancing, using masks in public, or similar things in most of the world. Now, everything has changed. When you book a hotel, if you do, you're going to ask questions about health measures, and the same goes with restaurants and even supermarkets. See where I'm going with this? Anyone, from businesses to employees and even the self-employed, have to be equipped with knowledge in order to survive or even succeed during times of crisis. Actually, there are three types of people during a crisis. Number 1, people that are unfazed. They don't really care. Their careers don't suffer and aren't affected much. These people are pretty boring, no adventure, but still, they have stability and they're secure. This is a very low percentage of the population, but it's out there. Number 2, people that suffer from the crisis. They either lose money, lose their job, or their mental or physical health declines for some reason. Perhaps these people lose the investments that took them years to build. And finally, number 3, which is the lowest percentage of the population. People that benefit from the crisis. These aren't people that necessarily take advantage of those that are losing. They just leverage the crisis to expand. As most of our followers know, since they're in the world of business, entrepreneurs usually make important moves during recessions. The reason is simple. They wait for everyone to go in defensive mode as most prices go down. During recessions, it's important that you have strong predictions to back up your plans and strategy. It's very hard to make proper predictions during these times, but in today's video, I'm going to give you some topics to think about for 2021. These are bold predictions that are likely to come true, but again, these are unpredictable times, so they might not be completely true, or not true at all. I advise you to do your research and come to your own conclusions. Let's start with number 1. 1. Remote work is here to stay. Remote work is the solution to the pandemic. Instead of keeping people in an office and risk transmission of the virus, people will work from home, as they are just as productive when in the workplace, at least most of the time. When a few companies realized that this saves them a lot of money, they started doing it even when it wasn't that necessary. Some even are promising long-term changes and adaptations for all those that want to work from home. There are a lot of credible names on both sides, those that prefer their employees in an office and those that don't really care, as well as those that prefer them at home. This change would have happened even if the pandemic didn't start, but it would have taken more years. The virus isn't the cause of the change, it's just an accelerator. The pandemic will have accelerated cloud adoption in the enterprise by a few years. A good example is Shopify, the e-commerce website builder that lets employees indefinitely work from home. Another good one is Twitter, who said that if their employees are in a role and situation that enables them to work from home and they want to continue to do so forever, they will make that happen. This is good news. It gives people a lot of freedom and flexibility, more time to do things that they actually enjoy. I think this is very positive. The CEO of Snowflake, the cloud-based data warehousing company that was founded in 2012, Frank Slootman said, and I quote, "COVID has changed the way we work forever, and that working from the office is nonsense. I don't know about you, but this sounds like great news. Now all you need to work from home is a computer and an internet connection, which basically everyone has." 2. Freelance opportunities are still here. About 6 months ago, in a video on our channel, we invited you, if you were looking for new career opportunities, to highly consider freelancing. Becoming a freelancer costs you almost nothing, and you probably already have some skill that you further develop and offer to the market in exchange for serious money. We always talked about freelancing remotely, so offering services online like video editing, copywriting, closing, and more. We said that there was a huge window of opportunity, but it's still open. It's not a very competitive environment, at least for now, So if you're willing to do a couple of extra things compared to other freelancers in your niche, you're very likely to succeed and have a strong income. Freelancing online requires you to work hard on your appearance and on your service. Whatever you're offering, you want it to be perfect, simply because it takes no time to hire someone else. We made various videos on the topic, so if you're interested in learning more, you can check those out. They are valuable in 2021, just like they were in 2020. You don't want to regret not taking action on this 2 or 3 years from now, when the market won't be so open to new freelancers. 3. Digital marketing agencies are still making money. At the beginning of the pandemic, we made a video on SMMA, Social Media Marketing Agency, and marketing business models in general. In the video, we said that it wasn't the right time to get into digital marketing, simply because the market was highly competitive at the moment. It was almost like a trend. Agencies were popping up out of nowhere because they were taking advantage of the fact that many businesses were moving online and had no idea on how to market themselves. However, as what usually happens with those trends, most of those agencies closed very soon, or they failed to find their first clients altogether. The trend is now fading out, which means less competition for those that actually intend to make it into a serious business. So if you were thinking about starting a digital marketing agency, 2021 might be the year for you. While competition is going down, the need in the market for those services is still there, so it's relatively easy to find your first clients. It isn't a question of finding clients. It's all about giving a wonderful service, a wonderful customer experience, and obviously actual results, and return on investment. 4. Business travel will stay reduced. People used to want to meet in person for everything, and I understand that. When you see someone face to face, you can discuss business matters better and negotiate with more chances of success. But during a worldwide pandemic, traveling isn't that attractive. People started using Zoom, Skype, or any convenient means to do business meetings, including very important crucial conferences about business decisions, which should have been done face to face. This is probably not going away anytime soon, as people are realizing that it's much more effective and saves a lot of time to travel only when there's no alternative. As Bill Gates predicted, he said, "My prediction would be that over 50% of business travel and over 30% of days in the office will go away." 5. Cybersecurity is going to explode. People are relying on the internet for almost everything, from online banking, which is more common now than ever, to important business matters. As described previously, people have important stuff in the cloud. This means that they're more vulnerable to cyber attacks, hackers, and viruses. In fact, cyber attacks grew significantly last year, and they'll continue to grow as people use the internet to make transactions and make business decisions. It's not just about stealing money, it's also about information, knowledge, and ideas, which is at risk. Companies that help businesses solve and prevent matters of cybersecurity are making serious money, and I don't see how this can go away in the future. It's going to be a continuous fight against hackers. The upside is, you can also become a freelancer in this particular field. There are many entrepreneurs that pay top dollar for you to attempt hacking their systems. Why? Because they want to test their security and see if it can be broken into. If so, they'll repair issues. These hackers are called white hat hackers, and if you were thinking about something in this industry, this might be an opportunity you should consider, as it's growing just like freelancing and digital marketing, maybe even more. 6. Oil is underestimated. I think people are grossly underestimating the potential of oil, and it could go over $70 a barrel by the end of the year. Now, this is a bold prediction. Anything could happen, even another COVID wave. But according to many professionals in the field, we should get back on track this year. If we do, travel is going to slowly reopen, airlines will grow, and so will many other industries. Even travel by car will make a significant difference, and it will help increase demand for oil. So, you might want to keep an eye on oil too. 7. Interest rate will stay low. Jerome H. Powell, chair of the Federal Reserve, claims that the central bank remained far from dialing back support for the economy. This means that stimulus checks are likely to be released again, especially since Biden's the new president, increasing national debt, but still helping the economy. Inflation is predicted, but as long as people are going to need money to live and grow businesses, interest rates are going to stay very low. For everyone that has intentions of buying or starting businesses, if you're in the right industry, it's time to do it. When inflation does hit us, as well as the consequences of the mammoth national debt, we'll face higher interest rates, and you might regret not taking advantage of it now. Conclusions. COVID has hit the economy. It's a continuous fight, but there are opportunities to consider. If you're willing to do the work, you should follow us now, because we provide continuous content on mindset, business, as well as realistic advice that will actually help you change your life and increase your income. Also, you should watch these 2 videos. How to make money work for you. 11 jobs that can make you a millionaire fast. Well guys, that's all we had for you today. If you enjoyed the content, as always, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new to the channel. With that said, have a good one, and I'll see you in the next one.
3-4 चीज़ें तय हैं। पहली चीज़ तय है कि हम सब मर जाएंगे, दुनिया की कोई ताकत रोक नहीं सकती। दूसरी चीज़ तय है कि जो आज एनर्जी है वो 10 साल 15 साल बाद नहीं होगी शायद, और ये भी तय है कि 150-200 साल की उम्र नहीं है ना। ये 3 चीज़ें फैक्ट है बिल्कुल। तो जो कुछ करना है अगले 4-5 साल 10 साल में ही करना है। तो जिनके पास 19 साल या 20 साल की उम्र है, आप प्रिविलेज हो यार, आपके पास हिंदुस्तान की सबसे अच्छी कंपनी